Hey everyone. Um, so we're just gonna sit here for a moment and let more viewers trickle in, I guess. But I had a pretty good weekend, I would say. Hey Janer, welcome in. I had a pretty good weekend. I visited family. I did do a community day stream with a friend of mine, and that was fun. Today is going to be sort of exploring California. I'm trying to see. So tomorrow, hopefully, I don't know, but tomorrow, hopefully, Twitch will give me the money that I've earned. So I'm going to see about buying a steering wheel in that time off of Amazon and have it shipped sometime in the next, whenever they're able to do that. Honestly, hopefully by next week, but I don't know. That's the current plan. I'm afraid that since I need to go to sleep pretty soon, you don't need to compliment me. At this point, you're making it an obligation instead of just a nice thing to say. But yes, I am going to do more ATS today. I just like that. But how did everyone else like? How has your day been? Like, have you had a good time? Has it been all right for you? I did open the game up before starting this time, so we are ready to continue once we get the actual opportunity to. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear it's been nice for you. This week, I went to class and played Starfield. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Starfield. I've heard a couple not so good things. Mostly, anytime you land on a planet, you have to do like a year of walking before you can get anywhere. But other than that, I've heard great things. But I think it's time that we open up American Truck Simulator. I think it's time that we begin playing. Let me switch over. Also needs SSD. Yeah, I mean, that is something, certainly. But I think we're ready to continue. As soon as it decides to load on my desktop. Always the struggle with me streaming. Never loads up the game. Always just sits on my desktop for a while. That's fine. We like Checky. There we go. I'm in now. Hopefully it should allow us. There we go. See, now we can see. Thank you. Where are we in the world right now? All right, we're in Washington. I did want to do a little bit of California shipping today. So we're going to take a job that brings us south, hopefully through Bend and Kiameth Falls to like Reading or something. And then we're going to actually like begin, you know? So let's see what's in the job market right now. Well, before we do that, let's hit drive just to see where we are. Like, are we tired? Do we need gas? Stuff like that. Loading screen for Utah. Honestly, I love that. It's just letters on the stone there. So this week I decided to be a little smart, and instead of just filling my glass with water every like 3 times a stream, I got a large Pure Life bottle of water that's 1.5 liters. Okay, so we have a little bit of time before we need to sleep. How much time? Let me hit F6. Next rest stop is 5.5 hours. Okay. Hey, Ranker! Thank you for subscribing! Thank you for the 3 months. Okay, so let me take a look at the map. Let's grab a job. Let's go to the freight market. From the city we're in, please. We're looking for places to take us to California, yeah. We're going to take tableware? That's great, alright. And set as our destination. We have 5 hours to get there, so it's fine. Ooh, we're basically already there. I'm hoping I'll have the wheel by next stream. Because I'm not using a controller to steer. That just doesn't feel right to me. Mouse steering is fine, but that's not what I want to do anymore. It's okay to upgrade. Yeah, I'm really excited. I was talking with my friend Penny Senseless. That apparently the money you get from Twitch is in USD. So the amount I've made is actually more than that because of the conversion rate, which is really neat. Ooh, we're going to Home Store. Very excited. Please let me in. How are you doing, by the way, Ranker? Okay, yes, that one. Carlsbad? Oh, that's really far away. We'll do the tableware. We'll see if we can't make it a larger job. Okay, a little tense, but glad I could catch the stream early today. Yeah. I'm always happy when you can make it. See, now we're making 40 grand instead of 33. Gonna take the job now. There you go. Stop. Hey, Chaos, welcome in. I'm just backing up to get, I'm delivering tablewares right now. Or I'm about to be anyway. There we go, hitch it up, and we're ready to go. I'm not really sure what it means specifically by tablewares, but, you know, I don't think it's actual, like, tables. I'm thinking it means, like, cutlery or silverware or something. Or maybe even it's an entire shipment of tablecloths. I think that'd be great. It's insulated, though, so that makes me wonder. Okay, we can turn here, which is great. Perfect. I'm ready to hit the highway. Let's get out of here. We have a way station coming up. I wonder if it'll ask me to go there. Oh, I can bypass. Very good. Very good. Strangers are the way of way stations. Yeah, yeah, it's always a little something. Be sure to take it nice and slow down the hill. Don't want to hit any cars and lose some money. Oh, hang on. There we go. Can you guys hurry? Oh, I have the wrong blinker on. There we go. There we go. Now I'm ready to go. Now we're ready to finally get onto the real road. It's just you, me, and the highway. The dark streets of 1 in the morning. I guess roads, not streets. Streets are a city thing, I think. Oh, hey, Penny. I'm doing very good, Chaos, thank you. You're about to let Moosin drive? I'm certainly ready to let Moose. If I could figure out how to go faster, jeez. I'm holding down the forward button, but it's just not going. Welcome in. I'm very glad you're here. I'm just passing up this gallon oil truck. That is a really weird... I've never seen double yellows do that before. And I'm going to cruise control at 92 just because we're about to go down a hill. And I don't go too quickly. We have our slower on. Ooh, that was... So what just happened there was, I sort of left turning to the right off to the last moment. So that was almost a commercial for drinking and driving. Never drive while under the influence. Influence while never driving. Okay. It's not that you're influencing. It's that well, not even just alcohol, but like any substance is influencing you. Never be influenced. Don't talk to people or think about things while you're driving. That's it. Do not exist near peer pressure while behind the wheel. Hey now. Don't drive while you're under the influence of me. Do not drink me. That is not what you should do. Oh yeah, I understand why it said to go 25. Jeez. I promise I just taste like sweat. Well, I mean, I do shower after working, so maybe not. I don't know, skin then. Like arm skin with a slight moussey musk. Oh, too fast. Yeah, please do. Please do. Remember where you are. You've been a very good Penny. You have sense here. I promise it is entirely intentional. Oh, hey, Pats. Welcome in. Things are going great. I'm currently swerving because my wrist is a little wonky right now. Just trying to figure out how to stay inside the lane. We all have to stay inside the lines. Also, I'm in that weird place again where it looks like I'm going uphill, but half the time the speed goes up, meaning I'm actually going downhill. Alright, we're going straight through. Don't have to worry about turning here, we're fine. I'm curious how long until we get to a new road. Oh, right here, actually. Okay, good, good. Oh. Leaning a little to the right today. Let me fix that, actually. It's really annoying when it does that. Ooh, a new store just opened. If we had the time to stop, I'd suggest we stop and take a look at the new store that opened. Building the future, we are brighter. Oh. Alright, never adjust your wrist while you're still driving. Okay, we turn here. Need to make sure that we're going the right way, specifically. I don't want to have to turn around. I don't want to have to mess up and turn around. So how was everyone's weekends? Did you have a good day or two? I know a few of my friends had some bad news, and of course I won't go into it, but it is, it's really sad sometimes seeing people I like hurt, you know? See, my brother yesterday was his birthday. Oh, that's very nice. I'm glad to hear that, Ranker. I'm running out of fuel. Right, right. I need to set up at the next station, which is here. Good. What? Why would you do that? For a good weekend. I even got to golf with a cute moose. Yeah, yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I never won your marble game, but I'm okay with that. I might figure out how to start doing raffles of my own eventually. I'm just wondering how I would do them, right? Like how I would base that off of. I don't really have like a marbles. Oh. I don't really have like a marbles game I could do. I mean, maybe I could base it off of people guess how long it'll take me to get to a certain station. How long will it take me to deliver a package? I mean, marbles is free, yeah, but I don't know. I'm unsure, right? I would have to think about like what I want to represent me in doing things like that. Oh, slow down. Oh, what are you doing tonight, Chaos? Oh, have a good night, Janer. I hope you sleep well. Really fun change of pace. I mean, I guess so. I like our pace, but I think I could change it. That would be fine. I guess then it would become a case of, well, what other options are there to change pace to, right? Like, if it's just marbles, that's fine, but if there's, you know, other things that do similar stuff, but are also fun, I would like to weigh my options. Oh, ooh, 100 followers stream. That sounds like a lot of fun. I don't really often focus on the those sorts of things. Like I'm just really grateful that I get for like each individual follower, right? Like everyone that follows or subscribes, I'm really happy that they do. So I don't really think about like milestones, I guess you could say. Okay, speed limit is 50, which as we all know is 89. Some larger milestones get an excuse to do something fun. I mean, if I did a milestone for every like 50 subscribers, I think that'd be like once every other week, you know? No, not that I mean to brag or anything. Doing it because it told me a year and a half to hit. Oh, well, that's. You know what? I would be very happy to be there if I weren't already streaming. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, we didn't go over the line. Very nice. Oh, and now we can go. Ooh, I hope you really enjoy FNAF. Oh wait, I'm not turning quite yet. The Big Zmoo Motel. Well, I hope you enjoy Five Nights at Freddy's. That sounds like it would be a lot of fun. Not for me, mind you. I am so scared. But, you know, for people who aren't scared, that sounds great. Thank you. I didn't even intend for that. I just knew that at the start that I wanted to be a little more like low energy because I didn't have an excuse for. I didn't have the ability to do high energy, and I'm not even sure I do yet. But yeah, I wanted to sort of just do things my own way, and it's been working out a lot, really. I hear so many people say so many things to do like certain ways or whatever, but I think it's been working out well for me. You have the energy of a cat, hilariously enough. Um, you're either basically sleeping or you are jumping off the walls. There's no in between. Alright, I'm also going to sleep. Alright. Let's take a quick little snooze. Turn off our high beams. Yeah, I don't really fit a moose that much. Oh, no worries. I don't really fit moose that much. I'm not aggressive enough. I'm solitary, I guess. Oh, don't hit the car. Okay, good, good, good. There we go. Now we're officially going somewhere completely new. Beware of the rocks. Hang on, my nose is really itchy. Oh. Alright, hang on. Let me stretch. Alright. Thank you, Don Musa. I appreciate it. Oh, slow down a little. There we go. We're gonna ride all the way until dawn. I mean, I can't speak for Southern Ontario, but this is, I'm pretty sure, Oregon, so. Yeah, the further north we go, the more it looks like home. And Oklahoma actually looks a lot like home as well. But then we go a little bit further south, and suddenly all the vegetation is a little more brown. Unless he means the roads themselves, in which case, yeah, I think that's just a North America thing. Just a whole bunch of cracked lines throughout it. And sometimes it's cleaner. How are you doing, Don Musa? How have you been? More cracked in the ghetto part of my town. Don't go through too quickly through town. They will get really upset with you. Alright, just designing a new paludarium. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is, so I can't pronounce it properly. Hang on. I can't really read the chat while I'm turning. On a second try, it's a terrarium aquarium hybrid. Oh, awesome. It has both a terrestrial and an aquatic section. That's really cool. You're doing something really cool. Bend and the delays. I think I might buy a new garage in California. Oh, hey! Welcome. Thank you for the raid, Hades. Even if it's a raid of 1, I'm still happy you're here. Looking at getting vampire crabs, which are a small species of aquatic crab known for their cool colors and bright yellow eyes. Ooh. Sounds spooky. You should just have like 50 of them and then just let them loose all over your home for Halloween. Oh, no, don't worry about it. I don't care much for animal speciation. I'm not a vet or anything. Yeah, Hades, Dawn is getting a terrarium aquarium for crabs. Beat the snot on me if I intentionally set a bunch of crabs loose. Yeah, but think of how fun that would be. She'd be so happy because it's Halloween. Everyone always says it's a thought that counts, but if you do things thoughtlessly, then nothing counts. It's all good. Oh, I have to slow down now. We're entering a town. Plus, the crabs are tropical and very good at hiding, so most of them would likely die outside. Oh, I guess that's true. The last thing you want to be known for is the crab killer. That's just really depressing. Oh, I discovered Bend. Now I can finally turn. I can't go. I don't have to drive in straight lines anymore. Oh, finally. I'm gonna take a quick drink of my water bottle. One moment. All right, ready for more. Oh, there's a garage right there. Apparently the yawns are starting. Ones are my dwarf pufferfish and my freshwater shrimp tanks. Ooh. I'll be honest, I didn't know much about shrimp, so I didn't know that they were specifically saltwater. That's neat. That's really cool. Oh, there's a train to my left. Don't look now. But there's a train over there. I really wish I could go faster than 72 right now. I would totally have a freshwater puffer if I don't have good supplies. Honestly, I'm not sure I'd ever keep a fish, right? Like, I feel like it gets too cold up here. The temperature varies too much. It would have to be like, you catch like a local fish that's used to the area, and then just keep that as a pet. One male, pea puffer, strudel, Bigginsworth Jr. That picture better be part of their name. This is the password game. You have to keep Chuck the egg alive in the name of your password. That's something I could do for a stream. I could do the password game for a stream. I might be a little late to it, but I feel like that would be fun. Pea puffers are super expensive. Ooh, okay. What about trout? How expensive are they in Australia? Strudel cost me $3.99. He's an $80 fish? That's so expensive. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's like an exotic fish. I'd have to slow the hell down. The fish superstore closest to me is a bit of a drive. Would worry about stressing them. I've never thought about stressing out fish before. How can you tell if a fish is stressed out or not? Australia has super strict animal import rules. How about they can breed? Yeah, I do know about the Australia, like they had some sort of frog that went down there a while ago and basically ruined the ecosystem. It's such a very specific ecosystem that it can be ruined by anything. Stretch fish tend to look pale. I can't afford normal fish anyway. I guess of all of the pets, of like just a fish would probably be the cheapest one. I don't know though. I've always wanted to own a lizard, but it's way too cold up here in the wintertime. And a heat lamp alone would be so expensive. I'd have to look at like local, like amphibian, or not amphibian, local like lizard population types. Herring of heart, I see. Hang on, I need to wipe my eye. There we go. Well, I would imagine of all the animals that you could ship overseas, fish would be the easiest. Order from Taiwan? Cool. I mean, stressing any animal is not good for it, so yeah, I understand that. Kinda wish I weren't constantly straddling the yellow line. That sound is a little annoying. I have to pull into the next stop. Wow, yeah, I'm really starting to feel exhaustion come up on me, apparently. I might not finish 4 hours tonight. 30-gallon look. Getting a pair of convict childs. They are 9 destructible fish even with ammonia spikes and shipping stress. Any indestructible anything is always good. Oh, cichlids, okay. But I want childs. Oh, I also have to turn here. Why no? Why would you put on your blinker if you don't have to turn here? Ah, whatever. I'll finish this first delivery and then see where I'm sitting. I might nap, though. I am very tired just suddenly. You don't have to turn here. Well, I'm going to enter California. Yeah, I want to do all these places. I haven't even been to Los Angeles yet. I've been all over everywhere else, except for Salt Lake City. I've almost all the cities in Oregon, which is neat. I might grab Medford and then go from there. There we go. I know that basically throughout the entire state of California, the traffic law is no more than 89. Well, no more than 55. Which translates out to about 89 in kilometers per hour. Welcome to California. I have a California keychain on my keys. I was visiting someone a long time ago in the U.S. And I took a plane, which was scary, but ultimately exciting. And I had to lay over in San Francisco for about 3 hours. I think I'm using the word layover right. And then yeah, so I caught like 6 planes trying to get to Florida. Inspection station. Alright, I guess. Don't know why, but there you go. Inspect away. That was actually also when I learned, what is it? Ooh, train. Oh, back then, it was 2016. Back then I learned that, what was it? That, if you want getting the window seat is actually less expensive than the aisle seat. Because apparently a lot of people are afraid of flying and want the aisle seat so that they can get, like, I guess to safety or out faster or something. But if you get the window seat, you get to look out the window, which is really cool. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm just afraid of being in cramped spaces with other people. But I get to look out the window and watch the terrain go by below me, which was really nice. I'm gonna pass this bus. Or maybe not. Oh no, there we go. Oh, going a little fast. Joke's on you, little yellow light. I passed before you turned red. So now you can't say that you caught me. I caught you. I'm better. Ah. That was the least damaged car crash I've been in yet. I didn't even it didn't even say damage or like crashing fee. Oh, there we go. I am rapidly falling asleep. I'm a very sleepy moose today. I think I'll finish this delivery, see where I'm sitting after that. And if I am still either getting more tired or too tired to continue, I think I'm just going to end it there. Maybe I'll do something else. I feel really bad for doing 1 hour, but everyone's always telling me to take better care of myself. I don't know why there was a headlight on the ground there. Visual glitch, I guess. Oh, I have to turn here. Oh, I can't turn here. I have to go around. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. I thought it'd be way worse. Ooh, I can buy a garage here. Alright, I think I'll do that after I'm done with this delivery. I'll see if I can afford that garage. Because I should be up to 250 something at this point. I'd have to turn here soon. Right here. Alright, sell goods, we're here. We have your tablewares, whatever they are. And I'm ready to deliver. Like, properly, too. But where would you like it? Oh, of course it's right beside me. There we go. Back up a little bit. We missed it. There we go. Perfect. Delivery one down. Ooh, level up. Very, very good. Continue. I like... Well, we have the most fragile of them all. Longer distances would be great. Deliveries anywhere would be fantastic. Alright, let's go to the job market. Let's go to the freight market. Let's pick somewhere down, down south area. Specifically from Reading. That's pretty good. Oh, that's like right beside us. That's through like 4 different towns. Ooh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and then 4th one down there. Unless there's one that goes to like San Diego. Honestly, I like this one a lot. You have 2.5 hours to get there. I think that'll be fine. I thought the gate would be open if I'm being honest. There we go. How far are we going? An hour and a half away? What? Oh, it's like way the hell up there. I guess we're going back up the highway. We're going through all these places, though. We're going to get there. Oh, Oakdale you have to, like, actually take a turn for. Alright. Just wait for the next one. It's fine. So everyone here, I think, is lurking, but if there's someone who isn't, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Hope your Monday's been doing okay. I've heard it's been a bad Monday for some. There we go. You have to eventually turn right. There we go. Nice cars passing by. There we go. Ready and able to continue on. But now is when I actually turn. And I don't care that it's a red. This is a really slow section of highway. There we go. Ooh, income 12,000. Very nice. I like how the other drivers are just making me money. It's so good. I'll have to turn here. They have an ahead signal. The ground told me so. Oh, hey, we're going to unlock a place by passing by it. Very nice. There we go. Turn signal on. Make sure everyone behind me knows where I'm going and what I'm doing. You have to follow some of the rules of the road. Only some, though. I don't make the rules. I just elect to follow half of them. Freightliner truck dealer discovered. Very nice. Very excited about that. There we go. Yes, give me your best job going down to Fresno, California. Make $22,000 off of that, but I could do better. Dry van. Oh, that's another dry van. Oh, they're all dry vans. It's not that much more, but it's still more than nothing. I'll still take the job. It's going to be here for the next 35 minutes, which is good that I didn't decide to sleep partway through. They expect it by Thursday, basically 24 hours from now. Thank you. I'll be sure to deliver it before the time limit. I have 8 hours to get there and 24... I have 8 hours to drive and 24 to get there. I think this will work out, even if I do decide to sleep. Which honestly is something I should do next. Now that I have my trailer and I know when it's supposed to get there, I would like to just nap a little bit. Hello? I would like to sleep here. Ah. I guess I'm not allowed to sleep here. Oh well. I tried. This dealership sucks. Next place to sleep. Along the road. Through Reading. Let's try this space. Oh, I took out his sign. Oh, there we go. Make sure you hydrate whenever you can. Hey, Benamy. Welcome in. It's a little quiet today, so don't worry about that. I think animals and robots are people, too. He didn't specify humans, he just said people. I'm doing very good, though actually, for some reason I got really hit by exhaustion about like 20, maybe 25 minutes ago. So I'm actually going to end this stream early, as soon as I buy a garage in Southern California. But what does define people? I think people would be defined as, like, if you're consciously able to understand the question of, are you a person, then I think you count as one. If you can hear the question, are you a person, and answer truthfully either yes or no, then I think you count as one. Even though you answered no. I'm not sure why I'm so tired. I don't know. I just got hit by exhaustion. I was working a little harder earlier this morning, I guess, but I'm not sure that's it. I don't know. Just tired. You know, sometimes the energy just isn't there when you need it. And that's fine. I don't mind that. I also hope I feel better soon. I'm not sure if I'll end the stream early. I probably will, because usually this hits around the 3-hour mark, not the 1-hour mark. So we'll see how it goes. I forgot to sleep at that location back there. Oh wait, no, I was going to... There we go. I was going to sleep here. Right, okay. I am not going to force myself, don't worry. Everyone says, like, don't push yourself, but you have to push yourself a little bit. Like, a little bit, you know? Not too much. I definitely know my limits in terms of energy. I'm just hitting them a lot easier than I thought I would. Maybe it is the changing of the season. I was doing really well in the summertime, and now I'm just sort of tired. With the rapid onset of basically what counts as winter temperatures just coming up soon, I think it'll be a little more sleepy. The sleepy moose days. I guess I could ask for that. There's the one emote that Miss Nobody did, but yeah, I could ask around for somebody to do some art of me napping under a tree or something. I think that'd be adorable, you know. Honestly, since I'm streaming right now, why don't you ask around? Oh, thank you. Why don't you ask around for some sleepy fawn art? If I ask when I can try and make it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, do your best. There we go. Sleep time. In-game sleep time. Oh, I'm not sure it matters, but I tend to sleep more on my side. Sometimes my stomach. Ooh, Night Prowler's playing Blade and Sorcerer. Nice. I can bypass. Very good, very good. I hate not being able to bypass. Scales are open. I will, though, go through. Just so it'll be on my map, like, as discovered. No parking. That's fine. I don't have to park. I just want to drive through. State mandated speed limit. Never go above 89 ever for any reason. It's too bad Chibi isn't here. He would do the faster redeem. And I would say no, but I would do it anyway because that's just how I go. And it'd be a fun time for everyone. Okay, so where am I currently? I discovered Reading. I'm gonna go through Sacramento, through Stockton, pass by Oakdale. But you know what I'll do? I'll do this. Just because I want to discover Oakdale, and I don't think I'll ever actually end up going there. I want to make sure it's on my map. Though actually, if I go, instead of to where I'm going, which is just to there. No, I probably shouldn't go in. I think I should leave it as is and go see what I can do. It's nice to be driving during the day every now and again. I probably could have gone through that sleeping area there, but unlike the way stations which allow you to pass, which I think they always do that, the sleep stations I'll eventually get to one of these days. Hmm. Oh. Hooves or shoes? I wear big brown boots, actually. And I do have feet. So, you know, don't draw them, but I do have feet. Thank you for asking, though. I guess it is one thing that, like, because I have my model isn't complete. It doesn't ever shows. People don't know what my lower half looks like. Big boots, strong legs, big ass. That's about it, really. Did I accidentally go the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way. Good, good, good. Oh, you can do a rotate. You can do a 7. You can do a 3/4 turn over there. 270. That's what I was thinking of. Kind of hard to draw you sleeping on your belly without a general. No, no, it's okay. please ask away. Please ask all your questions. I'm very happy to answer them for you. I promise if I get uncomfortable, I'll tell you. Honestly, asking is a lot nicer than just not asking, you know? I would prefer someone ask me instead of just assuming. Sometimes people get angry if you ask, so it's like a catch-22 situation. Yeah, that's true, but that's not like a depends on the question thing. That's a depends on the person thing. And I'm not sure I've ever been known to get angry for people asking me questions. Certainly uncomfortable, but not, like, angry. At least as far as I know. I could be way off base, I don't know. Oh, income. Very nice. Alona M. I love that you're getting me money. Oh, you've leveled up. Very good. Someone crashed into the fence? Oh, no. I hope they're alright. And also that your fence won't take too much money to, repair. Welcome to Stockton, home of the world's largest stockpile of stocks and bonds. I have to turn here. You were doing well, you were moving slightly, and then you just decided to stop for no reason. There we go, we discovered Stockton. And a new truck dealership. Hey, it's a Western Star. Am I psychic? I don't believe so, but you know what? I'll take that. If you want to think I'm psychic, then I will absolutely let you. Take a drink of my water. Now that I'm stopped. Alright, hang on. I don't want to lose the green light. There we go. Thank you, Stockton, for being discovered. I would have passed by you without knowing who you are. So thank you for not. Similar thing pretty much happened with the guy when the guy crashed. I guess I would make that guy psychic for me. But be careful of the road coming up. It merges soon. Wonder what they're doing on the road here. Road work ahead, which is fine. I just wonder what they're up to. I'm still kind of. I mean, yeah, I get that. The ambulance was going slow. I wanted to go fast and go past it, but then it just stopped and I hit it. And I got cost over $1,000 and I did 6 damage to my truck. All right, we're coming up on Oakdale now. You notice how much damage to the patient inside the vehicle. That's true. But the ambulance sirens weren't on, so I'm not sure if there was someone specifically in there. Could have just been well, is it a car or a truck? Could have just been the vehicle driving around. Alright, time to go this way. Into the great unknown. Making sure we're discovering every stretch of road in the entire game. Eventually have all the cities and then all of the roads. Hang on, there's all arcade sound effects in this song. Alright. I don't need to go that far up. I just wanted to discover the city. Oh, no. To be fair, sometimes they drive non-critical patients to different hospitals or home and they don't need to use I mean, that's true. But how are you supposed to know someone's in there if the siren isn't on? They need to think about things like that. They need to accommodate the real world to fit me. I don't need to fit in. It's the world that needs to fit in. I wouldn't say screw the rest of the world. That implies I don't want to deal with them. I do want to deal with the world. I just need the world to deal with me on my terms. If they aren't ready for fawn, then they need to figure what they're doing. It's moose time. Oh hey, Ender Dragon 3K5. Do you like US truck or earbud truck? I'm not sure what you mean by the question. I'm sorry. Could you reword it, please? Also, I'm sorry if I sound tired. I am. Oh, speeding. Oh, crap. I didn't realize I was going that fast. I was sort of holding W and passing out. Oh, EU truck. I have no preference in terms of design specifics. I guess I like the US trucks because they're shaped nicer. I don't know. I don't have a specific. Thank you for clarifying, Betamy. I was confused. Yeah, I mean, it's a valid attempt. It's a valid guess, as far as I can tell. I always like people helping me when they can. Like any truck that can become Optimus Prime? I think only one truck can become Optimus Prime. Because there's only one Optimus Prime. If any truck could become Optimus Prime, then, you know, help a friend in need when... Thank you. If any truck could become Optimus Prime, then Optimus Prime could be in any truck. And that is not how that works if there's only one Optimus Prime. We're working almost time for my stream. Oh, thank you, Chaos. I hope you enjoy your stream. You can choose any model? I guess so. I don't know. I thought he had, like, pre-established shapes that he could turn into. Seems weird he could become any truck type. You're welcome, Chaos. Chaos Chinchilla, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a good lurk. Basically, transformers can scan any vehicle and turn into them, but they can only keep the currently scanned vehicle. I mean, yeah, but like, why vehicles then at that point? Can one become like a microwave? You know? If you can turn into any type of vehicle, then what's to say you can't turn into any type of any machine? Mutations that allow multiple shapes. Neat. I should be seeing my destination on the minimap soon, but I'm not. They can scan anything and turn into it, but I grew up on G1, which was mostly vehicles. I mean, I understand why from like a story writing perspective. It's because vehicles are cool. But like, if you can turn into any machine, then there's no reason you can't. Now, my question is, I didn't really watch Transformers much growing up, but my question is, if a Transformer were to become any sort of machine, does that mean like they scan it? Just say they scan a car that has like half a tank of gas. Do they then become a car with half a tank of gas in it? And if so, does that apply to other liquids? Like, could they become a slushy machine, for example? How much infinite slushy could one transformer doll out? A robot would probably find it easier to transform into a mechanical item than organic. Well, yeah, I'm only talking about machines right now. Only mechanical things. Oh, whoops, I missed my, Okay, so they can't copy liquids or gases. Alright. That does make things a little easier to think about. Hmm. Is it just like modern day things, or... I know Transformers, like, some of them are in the future. Actually, I think a better question is, can they transform into any machine from, like, the past, too? They're on internal generators, so they don't need to recharge on energon. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that they would run on the gas. I'm saying that they would have the gas in them. Like a completely different thing, you know? Alright, let's get a job that brings us down to this area down here. I want to buy a garage in that space. I own that one. I want to own another garage that's like down here somewhere. No. Get out of that. Read the response again. They can take any form they choose. You cannot copy liquids or gases. Internal generators so they can... Oh, so they just need to recharge. Oh, okay. Sorry, I miss a few details when I speed read. Whoa, that is quite the distance. I could deliver a house? Turnkey house construction. Sure, that sounds fun. Gets me closer to my destination. It's only 9 grand though. No, I don't want to go back up. I want to go south. Oxnard. Oxnard. A transformer can scan anything he/she thinks will be useful for a specific task. Oh, they have female transformers. I didn't even know that. I just thought they were all male. If the local planet's stuck with dinosaurs, they will take it the form of a dinosaur. A dinosaur machine. Dinobots rigged to blow. Explode as the good dinosaurs inside of you want to. Become the meteor. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm kind of in, like, empty-headed space right now. Yeah, I can imagine the original Transformers are all male, because that's just sort of how cartoon writing worked back then. It was a show designed for boys, so, like, well, a toy line, a show based on a toy line designed for boys, so all the characters are male. That's just sort of how it worked in, like, the 80s. That's why all the My Little Ponies were girls. You're tired, so your mind's working a low battery. I've had my blinker on for a while now. I'm going down the highway at 35 kilometers per hour. My blinker's still on. No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. How am I 4 kilometers away and there's still this much... Oh. There's still this much, like, road left. That is so much further than 3 kilometers. But yes, as you said, TVs at the time targeted certain audiences. So I don't know what they thought would appeal to their demographics. Which, I mean, is probably how that worked. I don't know. I'm sure all the little boys watching Transformers enjoyed it. I was a little younger than that. I mean, Transformers was on, but I grew up around the Pokemon era, so that's sort of what I was watching. My older sister had Darkwing Duck. But yeah, no, we were sort of a little bit after the '80s toy TV show craze. Yeah, Pokemon came out in 1999. I was 7 at the time. I don't know what I was watching before that, but definitely started watching Pokemon when it came out. I watched Pokemon, I watched Digimon, I watched a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, but that one was a little less interesting. Oh, and Beyblade was in there somewhere. My sister and I did watch a lot of Spice World when we were growing up. It's just the Spice Girls movie, just by the way. There was boy bands, there was a whole lot of stuff. The 90s was an interesting time. If you've ever seen the movie Turning Red, when that was set, the main character, I forget her name, but basically the main character of Turning Red is, at the time, almost exactly the same age as my older sister. Okay, we're moving the house. Good. We're taking that job. We're taking the job. Let's do it. Let's get the house moved. With little adults growing up on children's card games, Beyblades, and small monsters. Yeah, yeah. Whole generation of tiny little morons running around throwing cards at each other. It's time to duel. Oh, you should. It's such a good movie. Oh, right, right. This is the thing. A lot of people complain about it, um, because there's themes of like, female puberty, which is, yep, totally a thing we should hate a movie over. Well, this is gonna be one fucking hell of a turn. Hang on. Why would you choose this path? This is like the worst path. I guess it's not too bad. Was it derogatory to the main character? Um, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil the movie for you. There are just like certain things, but I wouldn't say it's like graphic. No. All right, I don't have to worry about red lights. And it is a modern Pixar movie, so there is no derogatory terminology. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess so. Why are you going so slowly? Speed the hell up. Flashing light warning, I guess. Oh, well, it's a Pixar movie, not a Disney movie. Oh, bus. Okay, good. We didn't hit the bus. Kind of started avoiding Pixar. Oh, why is that? I mean, nothing wrong if you don't like it. I'm just curious. Why? Good luck passing by behind me. I am both partially in your lane and carrying a wide load. Disney as a company is a cesspool of fake friendliness, political correctness, and would gladly starve a village and or ruin a place to turn a profit. I mean, yeah, but I honestly don't know a single modern company that doesn't do that. Disney is no different from Netflix, is no different from EA, is no different from, whatever, right? It's all problematic. It's all really bad. I go based off of like personally. I'm not gonna fault you for what you do. Personally, my philosophy is the product good? Like not like like virtuous, but like is a product good long term? Do I enjoy it? Does it do what I pay for it to do? Um, because honestly, there is no way to get away from harm, especially nowadays, transphobia, all that stuff. Um, and some movies by Pixar are not good. I don't enjoy them. I don't rewatch them. Some of them I'm just not interested in the first place. Like Lightyear, I just never saw. But Turning Red was good. I really like Soul. I didn't like The Good Dinosaur that much. It was kind of boring. But the thing is that Disney used to be a place where talented people and ideas gathered and brought joy to kids. I mean, yeah, but like, again, a lot of companies start good and then end bad, and well, they continue bad. I know I'm sort of dismissing your point, and it is a good point. The problem I have with Disney is that the majority of the movies they made that I saw so far were dumpster fire. Yeah, that one is certainly a fair point. I like to think of it as death of the author. If once a product is created, it doesn't matter what the creator of the product says after that. As long as the product itself is one way or another, then it's fine. Or, well, then it is that. Um, like, I'm not going to. All right, so here's a good example. So the J.K. Rowling thing, which I don't want to go too into detail for, but the whole Hogwarts Legacies game. There was a lot of backlash about the game in production, and for very good reason. And I'm definitely not going to argue that. But the game itself, from what I've heard, was nothing special. It was just boring. It was just sort of all right, I guess. I never played it. I know someone who did, like as a sort of test out how it actually works, and they pirated it, so the company didn't actually get any money. I'm not going to get into that. They told me that the game was just like a 5 out of 10, like middle of the road, kind of basic. And okay, you know what? Outside of all the problems that came with the marketing and media and social media and stuff, it just was a mid game, so that's why I'm not playing it. You know, if Pixar makes a mid movie, then so be it, right? That's what they do. And it's all about, like, if you're making an entertainment product, it's all about making sure it's entertaining, not making sure it's politically correct. Though it is, of course, nice to pay attention to that stuff, but will fall down eventually. I try to judge things based on their own accord. If they had bad experience with the same company, I'll avoid it. Yeah, no, that's a fairly reasonable response. That's certainly the way people used to think, anyway. My mom definitely had a bad experience with a phone provider once. Oh, no, it was a car provider. She had a bad experience with like a car company maybe 20 years ago. It just doesn't buy cars from them anymore. Which, even if they're good or bad, like nowadays, then it's still not a thing she does anymore, right? And that's fine. That's a personal choice on her part. She isn't gonna like cancel them on Twitter or like write a death threat because they offended her in some way. She's just gonna not like them, and that's okay. People are allowed to not like things just because they don't like it. Boring open world game that just rides on the publicity. Yeah, and it's negative publicity too. Like, I know that Grand Theft Auto did the whole negative publicity thing, and Grand Theft Auto created an entire franchise. It was a good game back then. At least I assume. I don't actually know. Publicity or no, it's about the content of the product that matters. Not entirely. Like, there is some production stuff that matters too. But a lot more people nowadays care more about the, like, if one person on floor 5 of the building in that city over there is, like, racist, they won't buy the product anymore. And it's like, I mean, I guess, but I don't know. That feels like a little too much to me. That feels like people like making a big fuss over something. You know, I mean, it is certainly a problem and it's a justified upset, but they take it too far. Nothing can be achieved by canceling or raging online. The only thing that matters is how you spend your money on the product. Exactly. See, that's why I play Overwatch 2, even though the company is you know, borderline incredibly sexist and terrible. And honestly, kind of really racist with the character design, and it doesn't matter. I still play the game. I don't spend money on the game because I don't want to, but that's just it, right? I just don't want to, and that's all there is to it. I don't make a big fuss about it, I guess. People need to make smaller fusses about things. No, 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 you're okay. Honestly, I do kind of want to have conversations like this more often. Not controversial ones, but just longer lasting ones. There we go. Job done. Time taken 7 hours. That doesn't sound right. Overwatch is an okay game if you can... Oh, I played TF2 for years. I mained Pyro for a long time. I know the difference. I'm allowed to play both. I'm sorry. I am already taken. I have a partner. I know it's a joke. I know it's a joke. Yeah, I played as Pyro for a while. It was okay. I mean, well, I mean, it was a lot of fun, but then all the aim bots came around and all the people spamming political podcasts through microphone. It just wasn't fun. I've heard that problem's been fixed recently. I mean, I've played a couple rounds where it hasn't come up, but I don't know. It's a lot different of an environment than it used to be. There are a few other bad changes as well. Free-to-play players wait longer, bots in lobbies, etc. Yeah. I mean, I did play TF2 on the Orange Box, but I was a free-to-play that picked it up on Steam after the fact. TF2 was actually, interestingly, the game, because I did mostly console gaming back then. TF2 was the game that made me switch from controller to keyboard. Alright, how much for this, how much for this garage here? Ooh, I can get this one. Okay. Show me about this garage. Yes. I now have a headquarters in Bakersfield. I can't say I ever played either of those games, no. Alright, I just noticed something. You can see my desktop behind my game window, which I hate how everything keeps moving all the time. I'll definitely look into them. I'm still trying to figure out how to play the original Saints Row game. I own Saints Row 2 and Onward on Steam, but I don't know how to get the first one. Well, I don't want to... I don't know. I want to do a game where I play Saints Row from the very beginning to, like, the very end, you know? I think that'd be really fun. Alright. Oh, I'm delivering cars. I didn't even realize. Alright, we'll take this job. It pays less, but it's whatever, you know? I don't think I could do it as a marathon. Oh. Oh. I can't believe I used to not be able to back up in this game. Just a general play every game. Yeah! I mean, back when Mass Effect 3 came out, I originally played the first two. Like in series, you know? I wanted to make sure that I had... oh, let me turn those off. I wanted to make sure that before I played the third one, I played the first two. And I brought my character, Sun Shepard, S-U-N, from the very beginning to the very end. And that was fun. I really enjoyed doing that back... Jeez, that was like... That was over a decade ago now. Wow, where does the time go? But, yeah, I did that, and it was a lot of fun. And I've always wanted to do that with, like, Saints Row, right? I think that would be really cool. Now, I would kind of have to adjust, because I don't think the original Saints Row let you play as a female character. Yeah, I know it's an Xbox exclusive. That's why I'm trying to figure it out. Because Microsoft owns both Xbox and basically Steam at this point. So, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out how to get the first one on PC. I don't know if I want to emulate things. That might be okay, but maybe it's just because I'm older and the idea of, like, pirating games is just like a big no. Like, that's illegal. Don't do that. You wouldn't steal a pizza. Sort of old ads and stuff, but I don't know. The whole idea of, like, a Game Shark just doesn't appeal to me, I guess. Also, aren't a lot of them really buggy? Mass Effect Legendary Edition, it's a horrible collection. What's wrong with that one? Does it, like, change things in the original games? It's broken. Well, that sounds like, Bethesda. It's a AAA title. I expect it to be broken. Oh, right, BioWare. Well, same thing, really. BioWare is slightly better about story than open world by comparison, but they both feel like identical sort of game companies, you know? And I'm probably pissing off a lot of like fans of these companies or whatever, but I don't know. It's just all AAA titles just feel samey to me. Same sort of graphics, same sort of like story writing. They point you in different directions, and there's a different like things to look at, but it just feels like the same sort of. Oh, how I think of it. So it's similar to how all of the Marvel movies have basically the same jokes, or how all no even better, how all Ryan Reynolds movies feel like they have the same humor, but like for gameplay. I think that's the comparison I wanted to go with. And I love Ryan Reynolds movies, don't get me wrong, but the humor is kind of identical to all of the other Ryan Reynolds movies. No, you mean the frame rates drop, audio starts okay, but goes into loud array. Siren after 5 minutes to dead. Commands are wonky. If you look closely at any of their faces, then they just either don't look good or the mouth doesn't match up with the talking. Which I can say as a PNG. I know how that is. It's a skill. You have to know when to move your mouth when you're talking. Moving your mouth and talking at the same time is its own skill. I mean, that's fair, I guess. I have Horizon Zero Dawn stuck in my head, and have you ever actually looked at any of their faces when they're talking? It just doesn't look good. Everything else looks amazing, and it's a fantastic game. I just don't like their faces. Okay, I think after this delivery, I finally call it. Hmm. I guess that'll bring me through Los Angeles. Yeah, alright. I'll take your detour. AAA companies just go for a common denominator trend that needs to be fixed every 5 minutes. If only any of them were forward-thinking. Then again, they are still the same companies. If they were forward-thinking, then what they would be is they would make like 10 Among Us clones. Horizon is an interesting game from certain aspects, but if we look at it from a general perspective, it's just another open world RPG. That's true, yeah, I guess. I really like the variety in the enemy types. That was nice. You have Robo-Dino, yeah. The variety in enemies was really nice. Normally it's just a bunch of humans doing a bunch of human things. And Horizon Zero Dawn still had some humans doing human things, but we also had like the variety in robots. That was really cool. And the story, the like overall story was just, the main story anyway, was very good. I really enjoyed the story to Horizon Zero Dawn. I'll remember that one for a while. I'm more of a fan of Gorilla's older works, Killzone 1 and 2. I never played Killzone, if I'm being honest with you. It's probably very good. I don't actually know. I've heard people talking about it, so it's probably definitely very good. I just never had the chance to play those games myself. Killzone, is that like a normal first-person sort of war game? A retrospective? I might. World War II in space. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, when you mentioned Killzone, an image came to my head of like a... Oh. Oh, well, I gotta stop now. Image came to my head of like this sort of, I guess, red-eyed mech with like a assault rifle just on the cover of like a PS2 box. But I might be thinking of like Armored Core. I don't know, I didn't play either game, to be honest. I got my fair share of World War II games from Time Splitters. Red-Eyed Soldiers, Killzone, Red-Eyed Machines, Armored Core. Yeah, I thought so. I played Time Splitters 3 a lot growing up. I was sort of, I was a bit late to the PlayStation, but I was always a PS2 girl. Actually, let me talk about my journey through the consoles. Time Splitters was, it was jokey, right? It did not take itself seriously, so that's what made it good. So my console adventure, was started from a Sega Genesis, which, one of the last things my father did before my parents divorced was buy my sister and I, who were not old enough for video games, a Sega Genesis, Sonic 2, and like this Batman game. But I didn't really like play it. That's just sort of where the journey started. After that was an N64, which we definitely rented a lot of games on. I played a lot of Snowboard Kids and Pokemon Puzzle League and Pokemon Stadium on the N64. That's also where I grew to love Banjo-Kazooie. Not Tooie. I never played Tooie. It's probably very good, but I never played it. And then we moved on to... Well, and then at that point, it wasn't a family thing. It was a me thing. I moved on to GameCube after that. And I played Oh, what did I play on the GameCube? Oh, I'm drawing a blank, but I remember playing a few games. Eventually, I moved over to PlayStation 2 because my friend Sarah had one, and she brought it over all the time. Eventually, I thought, I really like this. I think I'll get it. I'll get one for myself. And I bugged my mom. She eventually bought me one. And I played a lot of games on that. I played Psyops. I played Time Splitters. I played. Oh, I never played Zelda. Actually, I'm one of the few people I know who only ever experienced Zelda through watching other people play it. Because I was the younger one, right? I didn't have I wasn't allowed to have the controller. And all of the people I hung out with growing up that had Zelda were my sister's friends, so I couldn't actually play. But let's see here. After PS2, I moved on to Xbox 360, and then after that, it was PC, and that's where I've stayed. Um, but yeah, Time Splitters 3. I never played the first one or the one or two, but Time Splitters 3 was so. It was jokey. It was a parody sort of type of thing. It was kind of similarly based off of, I guess, Halo without the power armor. It had Sergeant Cortez as like this really Vin Diesel kind of future cop. He had like the glasses and everything. And you went through these different time periods looking for like invisible creatures called the Splitters and these crystal things. It was very jokey, and there was a lot of like, you know how some games have like the joke item, like the banana or whatever. This game had monkeys as its joke, and it was funny, and I enjoyed it. There was a level editor, actually. This is the first game I ever played that had a level editor in it, which I didn't even know that was a thing until I played that game. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's a Psyops, or not, that's a Time Splitters thing. Oh, don't come at me too quickly. I never used it much, but it was a lot of... The multiplayer was not online, it was local only, because that's how multiplayer worked back then. And it was very reminiscent of, like, GoldenEye. I think it was built like that intentionally, to feel like James Bond, you know? Or like Perfect Dark, like those sorts of games. Anyway, I still remember that game very fondly. You go through like these different time periods. One of the time periods in Time Splitters was World War One, actually, not World War Two. So yeah, it was a really fun game. It was very. It didn't take itself seriously in any way, which was, I think, why it's still remembered fondly for me. But the PS2 is definitely when I started coming out of my shell a little bit, and started actually like becoming a gamer. Before then, I just sort of played games. You know, I wasn't actually like a gamer. And then on the PS2 with my friend Sarah, we definitely played a lot of games. NASCAR Thunder 2003 was a game we loved. I wish I weren't so tired. I think, though, that's it for me for today. As far as I'm concerned, you're a gamer and you realize you love playing games. That's true. But there is differences, right? Like, well, I'm not gonna start gatekeeping gaming. I'm not. I'm already a gamer girl. That's sort of applicable to me, so I'm not gonna go there. But I don't think I was a gamer when I was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, SimCity 2000, or The Sims on PC. I played the games, but only because like, I played them equally in terms of doing other things. But I only really became a gamer when I started doing it, like, more than other stuff, I guess. Anyway, I think I am going to end the stream there, unfortunately. I'm very, very tired. And I'm sorry to everyone who wanted to see me do 4 hours, but I can't today. Enjoying some. I do think that people should enjoy things more often. But I do want to say thank you, everyone, for being here. I know only Betamy is here now, other than the lurkers, which is fine. You can lurk all you want. I definitely am happy about my lurkers, my invisible force of friendship. Thank you for being here, Benemy. You've been great in making it so that I could get to 2 hours and 40 minutes instead of giving up at 1.5. You kept me talking the whole time. That's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Um, let's see here. On Wednesday, I'll be doing more Let's School. On Friday, I'll hopefully be doing 4-player Played Up. It's been a long time coming, and we're working really hard to make sure that happens, but schedules just don't ever line up. Anyway, and then next week, hopefully, I'll be able to get my steering wheel by then. Hopefully, Twitch pays me tomorrow. They didn't pay me last month, even though they technically should have. We'll see how it goes, and I'll be very happy to receive what I do, if I receive anything. I don't know, I'm just nervous. I'm not going to go into it, though. I'm scared, anxious. But thank you, everyone, for being here. I don't really want to get into it. There's a lot of minutia that would take a lot of explaining. But let's find somebody to raid, and then I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to go take a nap. Actually, who's on right now? Oh, Checky Nanchan is on. Okay. Well, we'll raid her. She's playing I'm on observation duty. Well, at least stay for like 2-3 more minutes while I set up the raid. You can say hi to Checky and then we can both go to sleep. Chaos Chinchilla, I must not be following them because they aren't on my list of streamers. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, I will, let's get that started. Okay, let's go for Checky. Hope you guys are ready to be scurred. Okay, let me get, the wave. It's a Sleepy Moose raid. And make sure you have your message. And thank you everyone for being here. I hope you have a very good night, and I'm sorry I couldn't do the normal 4 hours, but I will take care of myself. I will nap. I will be feeling better. So I hope you have a very good night.